Okay, so I'm going to just explain what it is you need to do on your everyday basis to get working. So let's change some files. I'm going to change oh, come on, Windows. Change a file. I'm just going to change the cheat sheet file because it's not really important. Okay. Let's say Chris was here. Alright, I changed it. So, I just wanted to do that so you know, so we have something changed. And I'm going to come back, I'm going to minimize this. Every day, you need to start with all programs. You need to load the GitHub shell, the black button Git shell. Like before, it'll bring up the PowerShell, a black PowerShell. Okay, and you have to use this one. There's special things that it sets up so that you can use Git correctly. You want to CD into the repository. So, X. There we go. Okay. So we're going to say git status. You'll notice cheat sheet has been modified, but it is not staged. So we're going to stage it. You're going to say git add, and if you say the name of the file, you add that file. Or you can say git add dot, and that adds all files that are changed. So if we go to git status, now this change is ready to be committed. It's basically selected. Now you can say git commit, and you put -m and then some message which explains what changed. You are required to make a message, and you can think of the commit as a snapshot. So I'll commit it. It tells me that it was a commit. It was committed on master, and this was the message, and one file changed with 2 insertions. Notice here it was a blue master, now it's green master. What that means is if I come to git log, or no, not git log, but basically what that means is that the server does not have the latest commits in our repository. So what we have to do, we have to go git push origin master. Origin is the server that you're talking to. So we're going to hit push, and this means that it successfully did it. It will tell you if there was an error. So what is origin? Git remote-v shows you your remote servers. Currently we only have origin. For what you need to also have the server for Carlos in your remotes. So what we're going to do is we'll come back to Git, scroll up, we'll come back to C Portela Pinto, and we're going to grab the SSH URL for C Portela Pinto. It's already selected for me, but if it's not, you click on SSH, you come here, you copy it, then you come back to the PowerShell, and you enter the following command: git remote add, I'm going to call it Carlos. You can call it anything you want. And then we're going to paste this URL. What that will do is it'll make a server on your Git repository that is called Carlos. So we're going to say add that. Nothing said that anything went wrong. We say git remote -v. You'll notice we now have Carlos and Origin. Origin is your repository. Carlos is his repository. Now some rules. You never push to Carlos. You always push to your Origin. Now, you can pull from Carlos, but you have to do the following steps. So, first step, you say git branch Carlos master. Then you say git checkout Carlos master. So if we look at the current directory, you'll notice it's the same. This is a totally different branch though, and so this will come into play now. When we say git pull Carlos master, that is going to pull all the changes from the repository C Portela Pinto, and it's going to bring it into this branch. So we'll say that. Okay, so we just pulled the repository from Carlos, and we found out that we fetched it, and we found out that everything is up to date. Carlos made no changes. If we assume that Carlos had made changes, let's say he added some new files, you would pull them into here and see what changes he made. Then you would say git checkout master. Notice how it changed. Carlos master to master. This is important. It's very important that you are on master for the next step. Now you say git merge Carlos master. In this moment, there's nothing to merge. But if there was something to merge, you would merge it and deal with any issues that were there. Then, once you've merged here and you brought everything from Carlos in, you say git push origin master. And that's how you do your work every single day. If you need any help with those commands, the general idea is right here. It can explain, it doesn't explain itself, but this is basically what I just did. This will assist you in getting the changes that he has made and also not causing issues with each other's repositories. Again, never ever do git push Carlos master, ever. In fact, you probably should not be even able to do it. It's possible you are, but don't do it. Also, another thing you should never ever do, push F origin master. Never do -F. -F forces it to do a push, ignoring any issues that are going on. Never ever do -F because it causes so many problems. You may even lose your code in the process of doing that. So if there's an issue, no matter what anyone says, unless it's me and there's a specific reason and we're all talking about what we need to do, never use -F on your own. Don't just use -F and assume everything's going to be okay, because it will not. If you're using -F, something will break. Otherwise, just follow the steps I gave there, and everything should be good on your day-to-day work.